Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Chadlington. This is by Klotzy93, 718.04 megabytes to download for PC and Mac only, unfortunately. And the reason for that is it is a 4X map. Yeah, let's go ahead and read the description and we'll get into it. It says, welcome to Chadlington. Chadlington is located in the middle of South England in the country of Oxfordshire, or the county of Oxfordshire. The map features typical British hilly terrain with layered stone walls, lots of greenery, and right-hand traffic. The small town is also the setting for the Amazon Prime series, Clarkson's Farm. Perhaps some people recognize familiar places, which I hopefully will, considering I've watched that series a couple times now. It's a great series, by the way. Map content, 4X map, 78 fields, 18 with grass, 8 forest sectors, 4 prepared farms with different gameplay orientations, 16 production and selling points, 1 biogas plant, 1 solar field divided into 4 sectors. There you go. Quick and easy to the point. Here we are. I think we're at the vehicle shop to start. Yeah, down here. New farmer mode. You own these fields here, this field. Yeah, and this area right here, which this is this what I think it's going to be? I don't think this is the main farm from the show. We'll go up there and take a look. Yeah, I know there's an RV park there. If you don't remember, the farm shop, is it actually on here? Yep, the cute farm shop. That's the farm shop right up there. So I like that that's in there. But yeah, it's yeah, we'll see if how much we recognize. I don't know, this has to be like the starting farm area. I guess it is off the main road. I say it's usually up a driveway. I was thinking this is a main road and it's right on it, but no, it is off the main road. This is the main road here. So this actually is, yeah, that's going to be Clarkson's Farm right there. But yeah, we'll go up, take a look at that. And all that good stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool. We should be able to take a look at all of it and do that. We have some NPCs out and about. That's going to be the animal dealer area there, it looks like. Sawmill, so Noah will be out there. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm excited to take a look around it. We'll probably buy a vehicle here in a second and do all that sort of stuff. I don't think there's any custom crops or anything like that. Yeah, no added crops in there. Crop calendar appears pretty standard. You have a forest pigsty, the forest chicken coop, and the cattle barn with permanent pasture. Those are the 3 animal pens you have starting out in new farm mode. There are contracts and fields you don't own. You do own 3 small tarp greenhouses and available to buy as a bakery, biogas plant, Chadlington, carpentry, dairy, grain mill, oil mill, quarry with concrete plant, sawmill, and spinnery and tailor shop there. Vehicles you start off with. We start with a Deutz-Fahr 7250 TTV HD, a Fendt 720 Vario, a Horsch Finer 6SL cultivator, a Horsch Credo 3, and a Horsch Versa. Those 2 hook up together to basically make a direct drill seeder. We have a JCB Agri Pro telehandler. We have a Crampy half pipe trailer. We have a pallet fork. We have a universal bucket. We have a Skoda, a 10-winkle weight, and that is everything. So yeah, there we go. Just because we're down here at the shop, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase ourselves. We'll just use I used this earlier today on the forestry map. We'll just use that one again. That's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, so repair trigger for the store. I'm assuming it's probably around the back. Yep, right over there. But yeah, we'll hop in our truck here. And also here we have a fuel point. So that little gas, we'll just drive back there again. I'll show you the little gas tank back here. This guy right here you can get fuel from, I believe, without hitting it, hopefully. That's probably not the way to get fuel from it. But it's available there if you need it. But yeah, okay. So, I think what we'll do, we'll probably head left, go take a look at a couple things down here, then head up around here. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, we'll go down here first, and then we'll maybe drive back up this way. We'll take a look at some things as we go. And try to get most of it on the drive around. And then the rest of it is kind of more remote. We'll get on the flyover. And what we should do actually as well, just so we can see what's on all the different plots. Let's go ahead and set the land. There's all of it to be ours. There we go. And now we can see what everything is owned on it. So you can see some different farms there. I think that's 1 farm, 2 farm, 3 farm, and then the 4th farm is this one right here. Well, that also kind of looks like a big farm there with horse barns and all sorts of stuff. I wonder if you're supposed to be allowed to buy that area. I might have just cheated the system because I think those might just be decorative for... I would have thought the animal deer would be over there. We'll see what that looks like over there when we get there. But anyhow, let's start driving around and start taking a look at some stuff. Oop, I went the wrong way. I wanted to go the other way. We go this way. This way first. I do love the stones. The stones look great. And here you guys go. You can practice for when the Highlands fishing expansion comes out. You can practice on an English map. Or you move over to the Scottish map. Start getting you in the mode for that. Alright, right here, first sell point. Well, production, I guess. We have the carpentry point here. Up around the corner, we have the dairy production. Which we'll drive up a little bit further so we can see it. It's that big building there in the back with the tanks. There's a nice little sign right there. And then we got... Can't go any further that way. I actually like the edge of this map. I think that's pretty well done. And it seems like the map doesn't just abruptly end, which is great. I'm not a big fan of maps that have like an abrupt ending to them, so... Oh, that's right. Get on the other side of the road there. I think we'll go straight here for now. We'll go past the shop again. Head back out around here. Ready to get a sip of coffee as we go here. Here's the vehicle shop where we just started. Ooh, just smoked that person. Goodness gracious, I'm sorry. I was trying to brake, but didn't have enough time. To be fair, they kind of walked out in front of me, but anyhow, maybe they're just too full of baked goods from the bakery here. But yep, there's your bakery. So, yeah, whatever, moving on. It's like nothing happened, just ignore it. I don't think we'll take a look at the farms in the drive-through area. We do have a tailor shop out there. I hit a stone wall too, perfect, everything's going really well. We'll drive out to the tailor shop just so I can show you guys where that's kind of at. Actually, we can see it right here, right down there. That's it at the end of that row there with all those houses. I'm going to loop back around. There's a lot of open area too, and I think you can buy most of the land too, which is nice, so you can kind of do some customization, build into whatever you want to do, if you would like to do it. But yeah, we'll head up this way. Left inside here, that looks like, oh goodness, is that going to be the, what is that one, Spinnery? Yep, Spinnery, that's what I wanted to say. Spinnery, and then we have the Asian restaurant and the supermarket sell point. Keep driving up here. There's our Asian restaurant in town. We have the supermarket sell point right there, just on the other side there. And if we go down that way, what do we have over there that we didn't get to go see? We have the oil mills down that way. Yeah, we should probably just drive down there a little bit. Sorry, I'm in the wrong side of the road again here for this area. But yeah, there's a better look at the grocery store. And who's hanging out by the oil mill? Oh, it's David. He would be hanging out by the oil mill, you know? I mean, you can take that however you want it, but there he is right there. He would be by the oil mill. That sounds like something he would do. But there's the oil mill right there. Creepy David out there, hanging out by the oil mill. Just a strange guy. Oil mill, David. David, oil mill. Just something's not right about it. I don't know what it is, but something's not right. Anyhow, we'll keep going. I'll leave David alone for now. Right, call the police, let him know he's updated his address. He's required to, I believe, update the police with his address. I'll let you draw your own conclusions from that statement as well. Moving on. Okay, let's head up this way. We should have another sell point. I kind of want to go this way, because that's going to take us up towards the farm here. But on the left-hand side, we have the pizzeria. And then Ben's got a nice little cottage out there. And then who's out in the woods middle there? Walter's living out there. Probably got a couple fields. Walter's doing his thing. But yeah, we'll head up this way, and we'll head up the driveway to the starting farm, I think, now. I think that'll be a good time for that. I'm assuming if you buy the land there on the left-hand side where those sheds are, you can use those. But yeah, this is going to be familiar here to some of you guys. Once we get up here a little bit closer. Nice long driveway up to the main farm here. This honestly looks kind of similar to the pickup that Caleb drives. It's a little bit bigger maybe than Caleb's pickup, but it kind of does look a little bit similar. Sip of coffee there. Perfect, yes! This is a very familiar sight to some of you guys. We gotta hop out and look around here. Back garden area. A sleep trigger in there. I assume that means we can go inside. Sleep trigger. Wardrobe trigger there. Is this not where the office would be? Maybe this isn't where the office is at. Maybe I'm getting things confused here. I think that is where it would be, though. I think that's... Or maybe it's over here on the other side. I think it's on the other side, actually. Never mind. This is a different garden. But yeah, you got that all right there. Ooh, we can go in here as well. This is lovely. Fantastic. So you can go in a lot of the buildings. I like that. We getting this one? Of course, why not? So the Skoda's parked. Of course it is. Big open shed here. Lots of stuff parked there. It's in our shed right here. We got some stuff in, I'm assuming. Yep, some more stuff in there. It'd be cool. I know it'd be a lot of work if the map maker made like the custom buildings that actually fit everything. This one is custom to make it fit for this. To be fair though, they did a good job on this one. I remember when they got the stone put on the bottom of this thing and everything. Can we get in here? Oh, there we go. That was opening up. But yeah, here's where they kind of store crops and stuff like that. There's the button. But yeah, this one's custom and this one appears quite nice. There we go. Get some lights on in there. That's going to be, is this pigs? Did they give us pigs? Cattle barn with permanent pasture. There we go. Got our couple of greenhouses here. Right around the corner. Trailer right here. There's stuff. I'm assuming we go. Oh no, this is that big shelter from around the side here. There we go. A lot of our stuff is stored in there. Definitely go watch the series, by the way, if you haven't. It's fantastic. And then I'm assuming this is, we're back to where we were at before. I was thinking that the office might be over there, but yeah, this has got to be the office area, like in here. This has got to be what they're representing here with the garden. That's got to be what's going on. So this has got to be his office in here where he normally works and does his stuff. But anyhow, it's quite nice. We have a farmhouse over here. Yeah, it's well done. I think it's pretty good. We have some chickens and pigs out there, but we're not going to worry too much about those. I like that the pigs and the chickens are also in the woods like they are in the show. Or at least the chickens, I guess, are on the edge. The pigs are in the woods, though. So, okay, I dig that. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get back in our vehicle here. We're going to drive a little bit more, and then we'll do a flyover to wrap this baby up. But, yeah, quite nice. So some of you guys probably recognize some of the stuff here. It's not exact, obviously, but it's got some good similarity. We'll drive out along here. And I swear they're just trying to recreate an animal dealer out here, so I'm not sure why. It might have been that I kind of broke the system by purchasing all the land using easy dev tools. I think these are supposed to be mostly here for just decoration, but I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are all supposed to be here. I don't know. Maybe they are. 80 somewhere over here. There's manure points. There's a sell point there, and there's the animal dealer point. So the animal dealer is here as well. Katie's hanging out. You got all that stuff going on there for you. And actually at this point, you know what? Let's just hop into a flight mode here. Animal dealer up here with some animal pens. Out and down this way towards the edge of the map. Got your sawmill right over here. Noah's hanging out there. Is that outside the map? That is outside the map, I think. Yeah, that is outside the map. Those are all outside the map there. Coming along the edge here, we have the nice BGA. And again, I like that those are outside because it's a nice, it's not an abrupt edge to the map. And then right down here, we have a sell point. We have ourselves the agricultural and garden center. And then we have, we got to go to the farm shop, of course. Farm shop does have like a little RV plot right here. I believe there's more trees along here, though, to kind of divide them out. But, yep, here is the farm shop. They did a pretty good job with this one. This one looks pretty similar here. And they did a good job. And me and a couple other content creators got to sit with Caleb Cooper at a table, like, what was it, probably right here. And Caleb Cooper bought us all a drink, which was absolutely incredible that we had that experience. There's a video of it out on the channel if you want to watch it. Not watch us like having a drink with him, but watch us. We did like a little 1-minute clip of us doing some stuff with him, or just talking with him. But yeah, great guy. Caleb Cooper's a great guy. Anyhow, okay. Forestry through here. What do we got over here? Oh, that's the quarry with the concrete pit. We'll start heading out there so we can take a look at that. Yeah, it's going to be over this way. Yeah, a lot of different plots of land out here for you to farm and do whatever you'd like to do with them. There's the quarry down there. Nice little quarry area, nice little setup there. And over here, I believe this is going to be yet one of the other farms. Farm with a cow barn there. You have that as an option for you. Oh, sure, you can autosave. That's fine, computer. Yep, and it's interesting. It's not like a square chunk of land, so I like that they kind of have it. It's, they just fit it into what the area would be. We go look at that. That's the grain mill. Probably should dip back over, take a look at the grain mill. Maybe a fairly large structure, I would think. There's another farm down that way. We're still going nowhere near towards the grain mill. That's outside the map right there, I think. Yep, that is outside the map. There's the grain mill. Big structure over there. Then over here we have another farm, I believe. Yep, that's another farm right there with horses on it. And then down there at the very bottom, we have another farm with pigs on it. But yeah, it's quite nice. Lovely. Lovely. I think it's fairly well done. So there you go. Yeah, solar panels out here, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.